Now it's time for more Devil May Cry 4. Now we're on mission 7. And now we're in the forest. Now, I've actually tried to record this a few times, but for some reason the PS4's recording software does not want to work with me today. Oh yeah, new costume. I'm using the Corrupted Virgil costume, and I will be for a little while just to show it off. There's also an alternate colour scheme of the normal costume that I'll show off later on as well. There's also Super Virgil, but I don't know yet if I'll actually show that off, just because it's pretty broken. Yeah, but the Corrupted Virgil costume is essentially what Virgil was supposed to look like outside of Nilo Angelo armor, because at the end of Devil May Cry 3 he gets lost in the void and he ends up fighting Devil May Cry 1's main villain, Mundus, and loses and becomes a mechanical demon called Nilo Angelo, and Corrupted Virgil is just what's supposed to be underneath the Nilo Angelo, what's left. So that's kind of cool in the backstory sense. And if you're at all confused about what's going on about, then Devil May Cry 3 is a prequel. It's based before the rest of the series. That's why I meant by fighting the main villain of Devil May Cry 1. And that's also why Virgil's in Devil May Cry 3 to begin with. In here he's just shoehorned in because as an extra character to play as. They don't need an explanation, it's just play as an extra character, which I can get around with because not everything needs justification. It's just, here's a fun character, play as him. Right, I'm going to try and get all the red orbs like I usually do, but my rating probably won't be as good as usual, just because the forest is harder to find all the red orbs in. Anyway, the enemies we took out earlier, it's going to overtake this scarecrow here. It's called a Chimera, or Chimera, depending if you're British or American. I'm British, so I'm going to stick with Chimera. And they're useless on their own, but if there's other enemies around, like the scarecrows here, or I think they also take over assaults, they will take them over, and they become very annoying when they're taken over. So I'm just going to do the reasonable thing and Judgment Cut end. Even that was in the stun lock, it started spinning the blades. You can be comboing the hell out of them and it'll just start spinning the blades and knock you out of it, and you'll have nothing to do about it. There's a strange little thing about it. When these pads are active that are making the path for us, I don't know if it completely disables sprint, but it stops you sprinting like off the quick hand like you usually can, because usually you just move forward, move like 2 steps, and he immediately goes into a sprint like this, like that. But there he refused to do it, and I don't know why. I'm sure I saw something up here a second ago. I'll have a look in the playback. I was probably just hallucinating. This bit, it's not too bad on where we are now, but if you're trying to do the secret missions, oh, you're gonna hate this because they do overkill. There we go. Once those enemies are dead, we're pretty much home clear. Now I'm going to go through all of it, but usually when I'm doing the hard mode version, I jump over that. I jump at that gap, because you can jump it. I'm not going to bother, because that'll be the one time I'll mess it up. I'll wait for it to go around. Eventually. Because I think they expect you to not kill the enemies and just try and like battle it out, like, but I don't think anyone actually does that. I think everyone just tries to kill them as soon as. I mean, if you're doing it as Nero, then you've got even more chance to, because you can just grab them and pull you too, so they don't fall off the edge, and just get their cloaks back miraculously. This is what I mean. You see, there's loose red orbs over here. There's red orbs down here. I think it's impossible actually, at least it will be for me, to get all of them. because there's so many and they're too easy to miss. Like this here, you probably run straight past that on your first run. And there's more here. Now the Chimera will try and possess the assault, so I'm trying to deal with them as quickly as possible. I haven't done drive in a while. Oh! Any more? Yep. Sorry, there's something quite satisfying by devil triggering like that. Whoa! Easy there, Virgil. That should be all of them. Yep. I think that's all the red orbs, so we'll find out at the end of the mission. So I'm also trying to get a move on, because this mission can be a longer one. Oh yeah, he actually went through both walls. The amount of times it's just like caught something and bounced off that instead. Oh, I was hoping the other enemy would stay in it so I can catch like multiple. I think I saw, there it is. Let's see, there's another red orb, so I just completely missed that. Oh, this bit's fun. We get to meet our mission boss early. I mean, by early, so we're not fighting it now. Oh, look at that. Virgil with his red eyes, all the veins, things like that. The corrupted Virgil costume is really cool. And that was the game just saying, run! But the thing is, it gives you more than enough time to hit all the red orb capsules along the way. No trouble, and then still get a move on without. Look, there's loads of path left, and it acts like it was right there when you get there. Ooh. Thanks for that. See, that's what I mean. I was Mila comboing it and it just cracks you to swords because it ignores stunning. The spinning blades of doom there. So all I can recommend is just sort of tank through them and deal with it. Because there's not much else you can do, unfortunately. It's just one of the programming BS that you're going to have to deal with in Devil May Cry 4. Now we're approaching the boss. This is the Echidna. Which I actually think isn't that too bad of a boss. What's she doing? Oh, she goes out of one attack to do the same attack again. Nice. Ow. Damn, I thought I could walk through that again. Turn this off again. Fun way of dodging anything this thing throws at you, mash the warp button. Because no matter what angle it launches it, you'll never be in a position where it'll be able to hit you. Didn't stand a chance, poor thing. And we get this Sephirothic fruit, which allows us to destroy these blood red vines that are blocking some paths, but nothing too bad. In the Sephirothic fruit, it's as simple as go up to something, click on it, and it dies. That's the end of the mission. I'm surprised I got that many red orbs though. And that's mission 7. See you next time.